Alright, y'all know I am forever shopping for sweets. Where's my camera? Here. Should I flip it? Here. Is that better? Or is it better to have it up high? Anyway, I'm forever shopping for sweets, and this place is a place that I have wanted to go to since, I'm looking at myself, but anyway, this place is a place that I have wanted to go to since before it was even open. So this is like, I've been super excited. Their presentation is beautiful. They just opened probably like a couple weeks ago, maybe up to a month ago. Black-owned business and hometown hero. Anyway, let's go in and see what they have. I'm rocking the fro and this dress that I wear almost every weekend. Stay tuned. Strawberry cheesecake, hummingbird, and banana pudding. Oh, there's cheesecake too. Chocolate strawberries.
And what cookies did you like?
Let's see. Chocolate chip and butter ooey gooey.
Okay. You like you need to drink with that or?
Nah. How much are the t-shirts?
I think it's 20 for a small and large. 3 large is up from that to 25. Do you mind if they go in the same bag? I know this is kind of.
Oh, they can go in the same bag.
Okay.
I ain't sharing. Ooh, that's so beautiful. Strawberry. All right, so what's up, y'all? Hope y'all enjoyed my cupcakes. But one thing I wanted to talk about was this thing that people are always saying. You see this on social media a lot, and you hear people say this a lot to folks. They'll give you like this advice, and they'll say, you don't need nobody to complete you. You can be happy by yourself, and you don't need no relationship. You don't need no man, you know, or no woman to complete you. Now, typically, that type of advice is given to women, and it's typically when you're talking about a man. And I mean, just being honest, you hear that a lot when you're talking about romantic relationships, husband, wife, especially when you're talking about marriage, because it's like, if you just kicking it, or it ain't nothing serious, and it's just, you just being selfish about it, people don't got no problem with that. But it's something about the covenant of marriage that people be like, you don't need that. And I guess technically it's true. You can breathe in and live your life without being married, without being in a relationship. You can enjoy your life. You really, really can. My issue with that type of advice, is that the majority of the time when you hear people say stuff like that, and it comes from a place of like some type of trauma, disappointment, bitterness, some kind of letdown or failure along the way. Most of the time it does not come from a pure place. And one of the reasons why I know it doesn't is because you hear them talk about that when it comes to marriage and relationship, well, particularly with marriage. I'm just gonna keep it real. And biblically speaking, marriage is honorable, and that truth didn't change just because people dishonored it. The truth is that the covenant of marriage is still honorable. God planned it. It's his will. Like, it's not outside of his will to want a husband, you know, or a wife. But I'm a girl and I want a husband. I'm old-fashioned. Call it what you want to call it. But biblically speaking, it is designed to be a beautiful thing. And that's true. But you very, very, very rarely hear this, especially with the amount of fervency and passion when it comes to platonic relationships. When it comes to friendships, people don't say, you don't need no friends. They be like, oh, you need to put yourself out there. You should meet people. You should hang out. Don't do everything by yourself. Call me. Let's go hang out. Baby, listen. Felicia is good. Just like I'm single and I'm okay, I am extra okay when it comes to friendships. Not that I don't like friends. I enjoy hanging out with my friends when I have friends to hang out with and when they have time to hang out with me. But at the same time, with no malice, no bitterness, no upsetness at all, I live my life. I go on vacations, I go out to eat, I go to movies, I go to plays, I go to museums, I write poetry. I do all of these things without having friends to accompany me. And other people be like, I don't mind going out by myself, like, because I love myself, but it's just some restaurants I'd rather go with somebody. Or it's weird going to the movies by yourself. It is, to me, the opposite of weird to go to the movies by yourself, because if I pay somewhere like $8, $10, even more dollars to go watch a movie, that's what I want to do. I don't necessarily want to talk to you. If I go to a movie with you, it's because you're cool. And if I'm talking to you, it's because you're my people. Like, I'm trying to, have some quality time with you. But to actually watch a movie, it's actually kind of better to go by yourself because you can hear it and see it and get all the details. I don't know, but that's beside the point. I'm just saying, if you really know that you can do fine by yourself, keep that same energy when it comes to friendships and stuff like that and family members, because you don't have to have them to enjoy your life. And stop attacking marriage, because marriage is honorable. I'm gonna say that as long as God keeps saying it. And since it's written right there in black and white and in many translations, marriage is still honorable. And I'm not gonna let bitterness, not my bitterness, I'm not gonna let anybody's bitterness attack the sanctity of the covenant of marriage. And I'm not gonna let any bitterness or anything attack the beauty of a good friendship. Although I'm living right now by myself in this car, having a good time, recording my vlog, and I'm good. I'm fine. But having other people in our lives, I think, is something that God created us for. He didn't create us to be by ourselves. If he did, he would have never made Eve. And even if he would have made Eve, they would have never needed to have children. They were immortal. You know what I mean? And, God literally structured us physically and mentally and emotionally to be connected to other people, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with it. Like, don't feel bad about enjoying your life with or without people, because God made us to be able to do that. So that's all I got to say. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share, and I will talk to y'all next time. Peace.
All a dream. I used to read Word Up magazine, and now all I do is daydream. Know what I mean? You like the perfect beat to a MPC. You inspire me.
I decided to wait until Sunday to taste my cupcakes, and I'm going to taste everything I have up here. This is some good water. That's that good stuff. It's been a long time since I've had some hummingbird cake, and I love it so much, so I'm excited to try it. Hummingbird cake is basically, from what I remember, fruit and nuts, and it's usually varied depending on where you get it. It's one of those things that you can kind of play with the recipe a little bit. I think it usually has bananas in it, and I want to say pineapple. So give it a little taste here. Got a little bit of frosting. Tastes like, first of all, it's delicious. It tastes bananas, raisin, and I think it's a spice cake. I think that's how hummingbird cake usually goes. That's really good. It's really a really moist cake. Not just sweet, although it is sweet, but it's very flavorful. Isn't that beautiful? It's perfectly sweet. I will tell you, it does not have a super strong cheesecake flavor, but it does have that cream cheese action. But this strawberry tastes like the strawberries that we used to pick when I was a little girl. And I don't know what he put in that glaze to make it taste like a real strawberry from back in the day. I don't know if he went to the same farm that I did growing up to pick strawberries, but he hit the nail on the head with the strawberry cheesecake. Sweet whipped cream, it is so good. There's bananas all up in here, and pudding. It is, that's it. It's a ooey gooey butter cookie. That's what it is. It looks so good. I don't know if they call this chocolate chip or chocolate chunk, but it's definitely chocolate chunk. This chocolate chip cookie is definitely for the chocolate lovers. Very good. Mm, 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 mm.